Friends, welcome. Let us study our Adhyatma Ramayanam, a beautiful portion of Kriya Yoga, that is Upasana Vidhi Vidhana, Bhagavan Rama teaching Lakshmana on his request. This Upasana can be done for the Laukika, Paralaukika, Sukha Bhoga also. Same Upasana can be done for the Moksha also. This Upasana leads to Upasya Devata's Anugraha, which leads to Tattva Jnanam, which gives us Moksha. So let us do it for the second purpose, not the first. So we have seen a lot of it. Now let us chant from 29th mantra up to 38th. इतना काफ़ी है आज 29 to 38 जितना हो सके उतना आज हम करेंगे. Before that, our 3 minutes of chanting. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Vyasaya Vishnurubhaya Vyasarupaaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. Om Namastaraya Namah Shambhave Chamayo Bhave Cha Namah Shankaraya Chamayaskaraya Cha Namah Shivaya Cha Shivataraya Cha. Om Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tatulyam Ramanama Varanane. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Bhakti Vidya Yoga Vidya धर्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तुभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ओम समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति विद्या योग विद्या धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. ओम श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः. ओम श्री उमामहेश्वराभ्यां नमः. ओम श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्राभ्यां नमः. ओम श्री वाल्मीकि तुलसीदासाभ्यां नमः. ओम श्री महर्षि वेद व्यासाय नमः. समस्त रामचंद्र भक्तेभ्यो नमः. रामायण आचार्येभ्यो नमः. तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवत् भागवत दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः हैन्दव संस्कृतेः समस्त शास्त्राणां तदुक्त ज्ञानानां योगानां च पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा समस्त विश्व मानव विश्व जीव कल्याण शांति सौख्य सामरस्य एकता प्राप्त्यर्थं तत्कृत समस्त साधक भक्त सेवकानां पालन पोषण प्रीणन लालन संरक्षण शक्ति प्रदान विघ्न निर्मूलन शत्रु निर्मूलन संपदानां साधनानां प्राप्ति द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजयार्थं श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामः. आदौ श्रीराम नाम संकीर्तनम्. ओम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम. 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 जय जय राम जय जय राम. ओम नमोस्तु रामाय स लक्ष्मणाय देवे च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै. नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यः. नमोस्तु चंद्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः. ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. अथ श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रम किष्किंधा कांडम चतुर्थ सर्गः. श्री महादेव उवाच. श्री राम उवाच. लेट अस चैंट फ्रॉम 28. विभवे सति कर्पूर कुंकुमा गुरुचंदनैः अर्चयेत मंत्रवत् नित्यं सुगंध कुसुमैः शुभैः दशावरण पूजां वैः आगमोक्तां प्रकारयेत नीराजनैर्धूपदीपैः नैवेद्यैर्बहुविस्तरैः श्रद्धयोपहरेतु नित्यं श्रद्धाभुगहमीश्वरः. होमं कुर्यात् प्रयत्नेन विधिना मन्त्रकोविदः अगस्त्येनोक्तमार्गेण कुण्डेनागमवित्तमः जुह्यात् मूलमन्त्रेण पुंसूक्तेनाथवा बुधः अथवा उपासनाग्नौ वा चरुणाहविषा तथा तप्तजाम्बूनदप्रख्यं दिव्याभरणभूषितं ध्यायेदनलमध्यस्थं होमकाले सदा बुधः पार्षदेभ्यो बलिं दत्त्वा होमशेषं समापयेत् ततो जपं प्रकुर्वीत ध्यायेन्मां यतवाक् स्मरन् मुखवासं च ताम्बूलं दत्त्वा प्रीतिसमन्वितः मदर्थे नृत्यगीतादि स्तुतिपाठादि कारयेत् प्रणमेत दण्डवत् भूमौ हृदये मां निधाय च शिरस्याधाय मद्दत्तं प्रसादं भावनामयं पाणिभ्यां मत्पदे मूर्ध्नि गृहीत्वा भक्तिसंयुतः रक्ष मां घोरसंसारात् इति उक्त्वा प्रणमेत् सुधीः उद्वासयेत् यथा पूर्वं प्रत्यग्ज्योतिषि संस्मरन् एवमुक्तप्रकारेण पूजयेत् विधिवत् यदि इहामुत्र च संसिद्धिं प्राप्नोति मद् अनुग्रहात्. Great portion it is. So yesterday we saw he having imagined the Hridayakasha Sthita Bhanuprabha Sama Yukta Jiva Chaitanyam. Then imagining that in the entire body. Then through the mantrocharana, this Jiva Kala जो परमात्मा का ही अंश है, invoking into that particular Archa Murti. It can be an idol or any Pratima, the picture. Then to that, how the Upasana Puja has to be done, it is said, Padhya, Argya, Achamaniya, Ityadi. If it is the Murti, then you can do all it. If it is only the Pratima, thoda sa sprinkle, that's it. Jada nahi karna, which was already told. So Padhya, Argya, Achamaniyadyaihi, Snana Vastra Vibhushanaihi. So there's a sequence of it. Yavad Bhaktiyopachara, Shakyopachara tu Archayet Maya. So with your own Shakti or Shakyata possibility, do Maya Archana without Maya. And what is Maya? All that we saw yesterday. Yavat Shakya also we described yesterday. 16 steps also we talked yesterday. Then in that Vibhave Sati, if you have Vaibhava, Karpura, Kunkuma, Aguru, Chandanahi. Here Vaibhava of time you have, of energy you have, of all the resources you have, then Chandana, Kunkuma, जिस प्रकरण में या उपासना के प्रक्रिया में इनके द्वारा पूजा किया जाता है करना. Then अर्चयेत मंत्रवत नित्यम. So every day with that mantra उच्चारण offer this चंदनम. See, चंदन का पूजा हुआ, कुमकुम का पूजा होता है, शिव जी का है तो भस्म से होता है, देन अक्षताओं से करते हैं, पुष्पों से एनी करते हैं, देन तुलसी दल होगा, बिल्व दल होगा. These are all the dravyas with which we do the puja. Then mantra ucharana sahit. Yesterday we have spent 7-8 minutes in doing the mantra ucharana of almost all the panchayatana devatas. If you remember it, I to remember. हमने सब कल देखा था. So in this way, after that what is said कि दशावरण पूजा वही आगमोक्ताम प्रकारये. तो there is a दशा आवरण पूजा. एक एक आवरण का करते 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 भगवान तक पहुंचना. It's a beautiful thing. You know, we have it for every of the devata, the dashavarana pujas. The soul of Paramatma inside deeply in the heart has got the 10 layers for which we have to cross. Like Panchakoshta anyway हम जानते हैं. These are all in the Vedantic way. उपासना कांड में भी 10 आवरण दिखाते हैं. एक एक आवरण का छेदन करते हुए we do. Especially when they do the Sri Vidya Puja etc. they do the avarana, नवावरण करके फिर दशावरण में जाते हैं. पार करके नव आवरणों को. So we have to be taught, we have to learn it. So Ramji knows all that. So the earlier so far said was general puja. Now he is specifying it. If you can afford the time, do the dashavarana yukta puja. आगमोक्ताम प्रकारेत. In the Agama Shastra, puja vidhan wale में ये सब दिया हुआ है उसके अनुसार. And then in that as a process, the total steps में नीराजनैहि धूपदीपैहि नैवेद्यैहि. So Nirajanam Mangalarati. Dhupa Agarbatti. Deepa Deeva Digana. Naivedyam all types of Naivedya to Bhagavan. Bahu Vistaraihi. Bahu means many in varieties. Vistara means quantity. Or Bahu in quantity you can say. Vistara is the varieties. In quantity in Vistruti both. Like Vrindavan में द्वारकाधीश में 56 भोग लगाते. Bahu and Vistara. Wonderful it is to Lord Krishna. Special occasions में. So Bahuvistara means what? Lavishly in without being any miser. You know? Little subtle we have to become in understanding these things. The subtlety is what? Ki, the Lord who has already given all these things. When you give it back to Him through upasana and all, do you think He will not replenish the things? हमको हमेशा ये बेवकूफ़ी होती है कि मैं ये चीज़ भगवान को दे दूँ ना, तो मेरे यहाँ कहाँ बचेगा? You understand? मैं मेरे चीज़ भगवान को दे दूँ, तो what will remain with me? This thought we have. This thought you can have with the other people of the world. Like if I give everything to this stupid my friend, then what will I have with? You can do that, but you can't do that with God because whatever you have now is given by Him only. You can't do with this with the friend because friend has not given all this. इसलिए वहाँ तो बच के रहना ही है. But भगवान के सामने, this is called subtle understanding, wherein we stand in that strong, firm faith that whatever I have is given by Him. And when I use for them, all these things for Him only, I'll be given double, more and more. एक कोटा बढ़ता रहता है. भगवान is looking out for the givers. We are all working like a government officer, government employee. क्या है? जो भी दिया जाता है अपने पर्सनल यूज के लिए करते हैं. घर दिया पर्सनल, घर तो होता ही है. गाड़ी दिया पर्सनल, एनी स्टेशनरी दिया ऑफिस में, घर ले जाते बच्चों के लिए. अरे बाबा ये तो सर्विस के लिए है भगवान का. द मोर वी डू इट फॉर इट, इट विल बी गिवन बाय द गवर्नमेंट. ये पूरा आप अकाउंट दिखा दो, से इस बार दीज थिंग्स स्टेशनरी आर रिक्वायर्ड मोर. इफ दैट ऑफिस में है क्लर्क जो भी अप्लाई करते हैं तो बॉस देखता है क्या आज खर्चा हुआ तो ज़्यादा इस बार सैंक्शन करो. In the same way, all resources, whatever, use it for God, He will give more because He is the giver. But we don't have faith in God. We talk all Vedanta, we talk all Bhakti, but our life is asannevasa bhavati asat brahmeti vedachet. At no point in our day or life we have belief in God, especially in such certain points, important points, wherein this type of upasanas come. We say कि सब भगवान को दे दूं तो मेरे को क्या बचेगा. That's why this one temple in the whole world where everything you take there, you have to give it to God and come empty-handed. Beautiful temple, and that is our Tirupati Balaji. And the people are intelligent. ये सब दौड़ना पड़ता है इसलिए they don't take anything, and whatever they can give, that only they take. That's called technically in Telugu as Niluvu Dopidi. मतलब पूरा ले लेते भगवान. So our mamata He takes away. When mamata is not there, ahamta is not there. Aham mama and there are not there. That is true devotion. In the devotion, Bhagavan gives Himself to us. His own anubhuti gives us. It is infinite blissful. What is the question of all these nonsensical material things and relations to maintain which the entire life we waste? फिर भी दिमाग काम ही नहीं करता हमको. And those बेवकूफ लोग, they are children or wife or husband, they take everything from us. They don't even say thank you also, and still show off their arrogance and go on demanding as if we are servants to them. फिर भी अकल नहीं आता हमको. ऐसे ठंडा पड़ना चाहिए. भगवान gives Himself to us. देर पूरा दे देना उनको. I am explaining the word here, bahuistaraihi. If at all Bhagavan has not replenished you, that means what? Enough of your dravya pujas, now you go inside and search me there. This is what only a guru will explain to us. You can't study it from the Shastra and understand, because शास्त्र में एक ही बात बताते हैं. उसका प्रतिकूल कोई प्रश्न है तो वो उस जगह पे नहीं होता वो, और दूसरे शास्त्र में होता है, वो जो गुरु को पता है. You understand? He will explain to us. गुरु महाराज आपने कहा कि पूजा करो भगवान देते हैं, 3 साल किया मैंने, बहुत दिया उन्होंने, अब चौथे साल किया तो सब चला गया, मेरे कुछ मिला नहीं, मैं क्या करूं. मैं अब अंदर के पूजा करो, नॉट द द्रव्य पूजा बट मानसिक पूजा. ही गाइड्स अस एंड यू विल सी दैट एक एक चीज जब लगने लगता है ना. मोहे लागे रे लगन गुरु चरणन की. आज गुरुदेव की जयंती है. ये मन भगवान के चरण में लगा, उनके आंख में लगा, है ना, उनके प्रति भक्ति में मन लगती रहती ना, उसका आनंद का कोई हिसाब नहीं होता. ग्रेट प्लेस इट इज. दैट इज व्हाट टुमारो मॉर्निंग इन अवर योग दर्शनम वी वर स्टडिंग, है ना. बुद्धि प्रत्यय के ऊपर जब हम प्रवृत्ति होती है, हमारा चित्त थ्रू धारणा अभ्यास. सेकंड वन इज अस्मिता पे. when अस्मिता धारणा से अस्मिता का प्रवृत्ति हमको मिल जाता है ना, that is called as ananta continuous happiness. That ananda will come to us when we get any one of the spiritual sadhana में perfection. All that will happen when you apply yourself. Applying is inside. For that, you have to withdraw from outside. So, in the beginning, Bhagavan gave us the replenishment for all the upasanas done. Later on, he says, no, I'll not give you. You need not do any other my outer upasana. You go inside. Touch me inside. Enough outside. That is how Guru explains to us. But the first thing is what? Bhavishtarahi karo. Don't worry, he'll give you. Oh, badhiya thought. This is subtle thing. But it's not valid with others. For undeserving people you give, Bhagavan will not tell that देखो I'll give you back. वो तुम्हारा अपना अकल होना चाहिए वहाँ. And don't go into the socialism, communisms, कि where is God, no God, other people are suffering, therefore we should feed them. Once in a while you can do, but that sentimentality will not work in spirituality. That fellow comes with his prarabdha and even if you give, will not set right. समझ गए? एक हद तक देना, बाकी हमें आध्यात्मिक में ही यूज करना. Our every time resource, money resource, mind resource are so precious. You can't squander it for the nonsense outside. Huh? You have to be ruthless in some cases. Else, as a common Indian, as we said in the beginning today, emotionally we get blackmailed by our own emotions. Then we don't do the good things. We only do the mediocre things and justify. अब दिमाग तो है, दिमाग अच्छे काम के लिए थोड़ी है, बुरे काम करके उसको भी जस्टिफाई करने को है. करो फिर. Who can stop you? It is your distraction. Nobody is answerable. भगवान भी कहते हैं मैंने अपने रूल्स बनाए इस दुनिया को चलाने का. आप यू अवॉइड पॉजिटिव थिंग्स, यू गेट गुड थिंग. यू आर डूइंग नॉनसेंस, उसका पनिशमेंट ले लो. Very clear. Okay. Dashavarana pujaam vai agamoktam prakarayat nirajanaihi dhupadipaihi naivedyaihi bhavistarai. Now, all these things when we have to do, what is the punji? What is the investment? What is the fuel? What is the petrol? Shraddhaya upaharet nityam. All these things have to be done daily with Shraddha. If possible, increase in the Shraddha, it should be not reduction. When Shraddha gets reduced, our upasanas become mechanical. When they become mechanical, they lose charm. When they lose charm or joy, they appear to be redundant. When they are redundant, we give up. When we give up at that time, we replace our schedule by other nonsense of the world, which we are already doing otherwise. Thus, totally we destroy ourselves. Therefore, Shraddhaya, Upaharet Nityam. Because Shraddha Bhuk Aham Ishwaraha. I am the Lord who is eater of the Shraddha, not the things which you give. That is why from the Shraddha only the word, the Shraddha comes. Whatever our parents have done to us when they are alive, as a little reciprocation during their monthly or anniversaries, with Shraddha extend our gratitudes. And that Shraddha, Shraddha mein jo mantra puja karte hain na, that has a converting effect of taking these things and reaching to him. Like the sound waves become electromagnetic waves and sent to the satellites. Again, from there, the receiver receives and makes it sound waves. That conversion ability is there in the devatas. They convert. So, what you give to your father, whether it reaches or not, you need not know. Your Shraddha is enough. And that father also will not know that it is sent by your son, but it gets to him from somewhere or the other. That is how we are getting. If I am getting my food today, my earlier life, my son is doing my shraddham. That's why I am getting it. And when I give it, my children do it for me. If I deny it, I don't do to my father because of some quarrel I happened with my father, so I don't like him. All that till death only. After the death, you should take your parents as God. While living also, you have to take them as God. अब जीते जीते भी उनको तंग किया, मरने के बाद भी रुलाते हो. What an immaturity! What study you have done? This all happens because we go out of our culture. We go out of tradition. We never listen satsangas. We think we are heroes by doing some here and there studies and some degrees, some naukaris. Stupid. Shraddha is important. That's why there's no day in my life where I don't remember my mother and father. They died 25 years back, 10 years back. But they gave me the body, they gave me the food, they gave me the life. They gave me the samskara. I owe everything to him. After that only the gurus and all. है कि नहीं? श्रद्धा से. So to Bhagavan. Guru, Bhagwan, Mata, Pita. हमेशा हमारे भरपूर श्रद्धा, श्रद्धा के रूप का, श्रद्धा के द्वारा, श्रद्धा के इस यूज से सेवा के पात्र है. With Shraddha, they all deserve our continuous seva for our own benefit. Is it not for our own benefit? Otherwise, where is the gratitude? Without gratitude, with arrogance, I will only misuse the things, resources. Then I'll become bankrupt tomorrow. Be careful about these very subtle things. And our stupid youngsters of today, so arrogant, I don't believe this, I don't believe that. What do you mean? What you believe then? Subtle things which are, everything is not explainable or understandable. You have to understand other things. They are very sublime things. उसके लिए आपको खुद आता नहीं पता. You must reduce first your ego. Find somebody whom you respect in your life and keep that person as guide for you for every decision. Even if your decision is right, get approval from him. If he knows it is wrong and corrects us, do it. If you don't take anybody for as a guide, and even if you take a nonsense fellow like you equally, then we end up in losing Shraddha in those things where we have to have Shraddha, and we develop Shraddha in those things which will trouble us in subsequent times. Very essential it is. This is the most important point. That's why I pray every day, hey Gurudeva, hey Bhagavan, let my Shraddha to you will not break even a little hairline crack, even if you come and kill me. That is my Shraddha. I have to have that. Because Shraddha thoda gaya, you will never again come back to the track. No way, you can never. Shraddha is the only thing which protects us on the path. Like if you lose your Shraddha on me, little bit for any reason, you will never come to my classes. हो गया, जिंदगी में खत्म. है ना. जब कोई आयरन टूटता है तो उसको दूर जोड़ सकते तुम उसको पिघला कर. जब कांच टूटता है तो यू कैन नॉट चिपकाओ इट. सो टू दिल टूटता है और श्रद्धा टूटता है तो शीशा हो या दिल हो टूट जाता है. शीशा दिल की जगह, इधर श्रद्धा की बात हो रही है. प्रोटेक्ट योर श्रद्धा. श्रद्धा श्राद्धा देखो टुगेदर. श्रद्धा से जो भी किया जाता है इट कम्स बैक. How beautiful. Otherwise, our rishis and munis, are they fools or what? To put all these systems, and that we are little bit of technical educated, that we are wise, more wiser than them. Because of this technical knowledge and all, we are becoming so gross oriented. Stula, outright things you are. You value all useless fellows, not your parents who has given you life. What maturity you have? अब उसका हिसाब नहीं होता है. You have to be sensible. You have to be sensitive, not the negative way of sensitivity, of misinterpreting things, taking things wrongly, taking things emotionally, and feeling hurt. If you get all these nonsense, you will never learn from any guru. Again, every time the treatment cannot be a sugar, what you can, that cough syrup. Only the disease cough hai to cough syrup dete mittha wala. In all other treatment, they are bitter only. When you have to have physical health, every treatment, every medicine is bitter. So to in a mental health, आपको intellectual health चाहिए. The way the gurus teach us, we have to receive is cannot be sweet, because you have crossed that limit of getting learning sweetly. मिठे मिठे सीखने का आपका उम्र या अहंकार बढ़ गया, आपको डंडा पड़ना ही पड़ेगा भी. Is it not? Learn in life. Grow. Only knowledge can help us, nothing else. And to gain knowledge, you have to be free from your ego. Don't never say that I know everything or whatever I know is correct. Therefore, I don't want to know from anyone and nobody should tell me. If you train your children like this, no other enemy is required for your child. You are sufficient to destroy that fellow. Even by mistakes, out of attachment, even the parents do that treatment. Children should grow as along with age to be matured. Of that simplicity, of that humbleness, of that obedience and taking opinion. There are some personal things. You can do your own decision. But there are some things where others are also involved in it. So you have to accept the others' correct opinions and suggestions. These are very sensitive things. All that is called Shraddhaya Vahrutam. श्रद्धया उपरेत नित्यम श्रद्धा अभुक अहम ईश्वर. यहाँ तक पूरा पूजा विधानम अष्टोत्तरम सहस्रनाम उपासनाएं सब हो गए. From here, Bhagavan talks about the other aspect of Homa Vidhi. So I'll just browse through because today's Gurudev's Jayanti. फटाफट कल मैं आपको विस्तार से बताता हूँ. What is that? Ki homam kuryat prayatnena. So after that you have to do the havana also with effort. Vidhina, with proper vidhi. Mantra kovidaha with all the mantra ucharana. And Agastya uktena margena. Agastya is the giver of all the homa prakriya. Kundena agama vittamaha. So take the help of your Panditji. Know that thoroughly. Make proper kundam for the yajnam. And with all the process taught by this great saint Agastya Rishi, you follow it. Juhyat. You do the offerings. Mula mantrena. With the Mula mantra is there for every devata. Purum suktena athava. Or take the Purusha Sukta, Om Sahasrirsha Purusha. With that you do. Athava Upasana Agnava Charuna Havisha. And Charu Havi also you can offer in the two. Then while doing this yajnam throughout, Havan ki baat ho rahi hai, tapta jambunada prakyam divyavarna bhushitam dhyayed anala madhyastam homa kale sada buddha. So always in the middle of the fire, in the golden hue wala, mujhe aap dhyan karo. Every time while doing upasana, especially this havana, which we are taught in Bhagavatam in so many places. तो जो अग्नि के अंदर बीच में भगवान विष्णु विराजमान है, राम जी, और जिनका हम हवन कर रहे हैं, इसका ध्यान करना चाहिए. After the Havana is over, Parshadebhya Balim Datva. To all the Vishnu Parshadat, unko bhi bali dena hai. Fir Homa Shesham Samabhet, through Purnahuti Ityadi, you have to finish the final steps of the Homam. Tataha Japam Prakurivita. After that, you have to sit and quietly do japa for some time. Adhyatma. Then you have to do meditate on my real essential nature. At that time, Yatavak, remain in Maunam Smaran, deeply focusing your mind on me. Then Mukhavasam cha Tambulam, then give some Naivedyam, Tambulam Angal Arati with all the love to Paramatma once more. Then Madarte, for my sake, Nutya Gitani, make all the Nutya Gita to please me, Stuti Pathadi, all the Stuti Veda Patha is up Karana hai. Finally, Pranaved Dandavat Bhumau. You have to do the Dandavat Pranama at that time, Hrudaya Mam Nidhayacha. Though you are doing the Pranama to the Yagnakundam or Puja Sthala, but the Lord is to be felt in your own heart. Thereafter शिरस से आदाय मद्दत्तम, that when पंडित जी देते हैं और पुष्पाक्षता है सर पे डालकर, प्रसादम, whenever the eatable prasadam he gives, bhavanamayam, with all the devotion that it is given by the Lord only to bless us. Pranibhyam, having taken it, panibhyam mat pade murdhni, thereafter in your hands take my feet while bending totally, head touching the feet of the Lord, hands also touching the feet of the Lord with bhakti to this prarthana. For the sake of this prarthana only, today I rushed through these 4 shlokas, which little detailedly tomorrow I talk. Because today Gurudevas Jayanti. What prarthana we have to do when we have finished the puja and holding on to the feet of the Guru or Bhagavan? This is the prarthana. Beautiful it is. He says, Rakshamam Ghora Samsarat. Hey Bhagavan, please protect me from this Bhayankara Ghora Samsara. Outer and inner, born out of all my long indulgences, born out of our attachments, born out of delusions, born out of ignorance, born out of my own arrogance. When the ignorance is replaced by knowledge, then the arrogance is replaced by the responsible individuality, then the delusion is replaced by what is to be done and not to be done clarity. Then when that is expressed in right way of living, there is no samsara of giving us dukkha. If you eat right food, why will be there disease? Eating wrong food is samsara. Because of that, you suffer. In the same way, life, how to live when we know and live accordingly. Why will there be samsara, which is called as dukkha, or dukkha, which is called as samsara? So, hey Bhagavan, Rakshamam Ghora Samsarat. This Ghora Samsara. And what is samsara? You can chant in our great Lakshmi Nrusimha Karavalamba Stotram. Today we are supposed to do Lakshmi Nrusimha Stotram. Tomorrow we do that. Today we'll do again Gurudevas Stotram because it is today is Jayanti. And samsara, samsara, samsara. In every shloka, he explains what is samsara. And संसार दाव दहनाकुल भीकरोरु ज्वालावलीभिरतिरग्ध तनूरुहस्य तत्पादयुग्म सरसीरुहमस्तकस्य लक्ष्मी नृसिंह मम देहि करावलंबम. संसार वृक्षम, then samsara sarpa vishadagda bhayogra tivra, all that. Then samsara sagara vishala karala kala nakragraha grasana vigraha nigrahasya vyagrasya raga rasanurbi nipiditasya lakshmi nృసింహ. Samsara ghora gahano charato murare marogra bhikara maga. So in this way, he describes to us the samsara. No better stotra than Lakshmi Nrsimha, which explains to us what is samsara. I spoke on that in English or Telugu. You can listen in our YouTube. देखता हूँ मैं, अगर नहीं है तो इंग्लिश हिंदी में भी इसका सत्संग जरूर करेंगे कुछ दिनों के बाद. So Rakshamam Ghora Samsarat. In this way, doing the prayer, do the pranam at the feet of the Lord. After that, Udvayasayat Yatha Purvam Pratyak Joshi Samsmaran. Again, do that meditation on the Pratyak Jyoti inside and take that Lord inside into you from that idol. Then the next day again do. In this way, evam ukta prakarena pujayat vidhivat yadi. If at all vidhi prakar se anybody, as I told, if they do it, iha amutra cha samsiddhim prapnoti. Here also will be successful, hereafter also will be successful, forever also will be at my feet or realizing myself. This is what Matanugrahat, by my grace, Bhagavan is blessing those who do this upasana and yajna. This is called a kriya yoga. थोड़ा लास्ट वाले एक आध थोड़ा सा हमको कल बैठना है, पढ़ के पढ़ना है, वो थोड़ा सा हम करेंगे. बट ऑल दीज आर थियरी. नेवर एवर एनीबडी वाज हेल्प्ड बाय थियरी सो फार, wherever. Only the practice helps us. And practice never picks up unless we start. And after starting, we should not stop. Come what may. Enough of conquering the outer things. Let us conquer our mind, our senses, our daily schedule. Let us conquer, our timings. Let us conquer our things to do. Usko karne ka. This is the real vijay for a human being. Otherwise, whatever the mind says you do is worse than animals. Is it not? On the name of freedom, we are slaves to our mind. We do what our mind likes to do, not what we are supposed to do. Is it not? वो थोड़ा conquering में हमें लगे रहना है. I have to conquer my own wrong doings with the right doings. Is it not? इस तरह का हमें शुरू करना है. So let's see these shlokas tomorrow, and then conclusion will be there of this chapter, if possible tomorrow, wherein Sri Ramji tells Lakshmana Swami what happened. This Sugriva is not at all taking initiative in search of Sita. Time is lapsing. There also Sugriva ji ऐसे मस्त थे अपने भोग में. हनुमान जी becomes alert. He goes and tells, भैया आप क्या फंसे हो, लक्ष्मण स्वामी आएंगे तो पूरा किष्किंधा को जला के राख करेंगे, तो be alert. Immediately Sugriva also becomes alert. Before Lakshmana ji comes, he sends the monkeys to all over to bring all the सैन्य, करोड़ों की संख्या, to give an acceptable answer. If Lakshmana comes and shouts, क्या हुआ तुम कुछ नहीं किया, अरे हमें उसी एक हम में था, ये देखो सब मंगाया, आ गए सारे बंदर. लक्ष्मण जी ठंडा हो जाते हैं because some action is happening. लेकिन ऑफिस also when you scold your subordinate, और फिर लोग 20% काम करके दिखाता है, you feel happy. मैं कर रहा हूँ सब, हाँ करते रहो, जल्दी करो. Like that attitude. Wonderful will be Ramayanam. The Katha is beautiful. From that alone, so many disciplines, so many regularities, sincerities, commitments, all that we learn. And along with that, in Adhyatma and Grantha, the Bhakti, Jnana, Dhyana, Yoga, Karma Yoga, the values, the way the life has to be lived for its fulfillment, all these guidances are given. That's why never leave satsang. मैं तो कहता हूँ प्राण छोड़ू, प्राण जाए पर वचन न जाए. वो वचन क्या है? भगवत वचन. नॉट अपना दिया हो वचन. अपन का ईगो का क्या वचन होता है? भगवत वचन न जाए, प्राण जाए पर शास्त्र अध्ययन न जाए. दिस द ओनली थिंग विच कीप्स अस इंटैक्ट ऑन द पाथ. मैं बता रहा हूँ हजारों बार. एक हफ्ता क्लास आना बंद करके देखो क्या हाल हो जाएगा. Even now when we come every day, in the remaining time of the day, how what we are, we all know. मैं तो कह रहा हूँ भगवान और एनर्जी देवे. लेट मी ऐड 5 more classes and make it dozen. अभी 7, 2, 9 चल रहे हैं ना, दिन भर उसी में थोड़ा एनर्जी रह जाए. हाँ, बढ़िया सा भगवत स्मरण इसी में है, भगवत चिंतन इसी में है. इसी से हमारा मंगलता कल्याण है. एनीवे, नाउ टुडे वी हैव गुरुदेव्स जयंती. वी विल डू अगेन मीन्स इन रामायण क्लास में अभी हमने किया तो अष्टोत्तर करेंगे. देन वी चैंट अवर गुरुदेव्स चिन्मया अष्टकम. It will take 10-12 minutes. That's why I'm stopping little early. Let us do our earlier prayers like every day, and then we take up Sankalpa and do Ashtotram and our Chinmaya Ashtakam and express our gratitudes to Puja Gurudev eternally and pray to him to make us more deserving for his grace. So that we understand Shastras, we do sadhana, we reach out to God. Clear? ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः परम ऋषिभ्यो नमः बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय ओम ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरये अमृतकलशास्ताय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्री महाविष्णवे नमः ओम भाग्याब्धिचंद्रिका भक्तचित्तकेकिगणागणा रोगपर्वतदंभोलिर्मृत्युदारु कुठारिकाय नमो नमः ओम नासै रोगहरे सौबीरा जपत निरंतर रमत बीरा ओम श्री हनुमद्वीराय नमः ओम श्री हनुमते 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 नमः ओम नमः शिवाय 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 ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च राम नामम् ओम राम 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 राम. See, today we have done our Adhyatma Ramayana में पूजा विधानम यज्ञ विधानम, and luckily that topic concluded on the day where Puja Gurudevas Jayanti. So in Bhagavatam Dwadasha Skandham we are doing the Atma Chintanam. How beautiful it was. So to the introspection we were doing in our 10th Skandha. All these are pet subjects to our Gurudev. And in the morning the Taittariam also, that 7th Anuvaka we have started. Asadvaidamagra Asit. Before that, the essence up to 6th Anuvakas we have thoroughly seen. In Mundaka Upanishad also, the best of the many shlokas, Parikshalokan Karmajitan, we are studying. Or Gita mein badhiya sa. So wonderful day today, all by Puja Gurudev's grace. So today we'll just chant his Ashtotaram and the Chinmaya Ashtaka. Om Om Sri Chinmayananda Sadguroho Krupanugraheण Parabrahmanuha Praptyartam पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद् भागवत गुरूणां देवतानां दर्शनानुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः हैन्दव संस्कृतेः आध्यात्मिक जीवन साधनानां पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा समस्त विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता शांति सामरस्य पुरोभिवृद्धि प्राप्त्यर्थं समस्त साधक भक्त सेवक जिज्ञासूणां धर्म संस्थापकानां च धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं गुरु कृपया श्री चिन्मयानंद सद्गुरोः ध्यानाहवनादि षोडशोपचार समेत अष्टोत्तरनामावल्याः मानसिक पूजनं चिन्मयाष्टकस्य पारायणं च वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. श्री गुरुदेव रक्ष रक्ष पाहि पाहि. ओम श्री चिन्मयानंद सद्गुरवे नमः. ध्यायामि आवाहयामि आसनं समर्पयामि पाद्य अर्घ्याचमनीयान् समर्पयामि. ओम शुद्धोदक क्षीरोदक पंचामृत क्षीरोदक शुद्धोदक स्नानाभिषेकान् समर्पयामि. वस्त्रेण उद्धर्तयामि वस्त्रीकं समर्पयामि. भस्मरक्षां गन्धं कुङ्कुमं समर्पयामि. पुष्पमालां प्रदास्यामि. ओम श्री चिन्मयानंद सद्गुरवे नमः. मानसिक अष्टोत्तर नाम पुष्पैः पूजयामि. ओम. Just remember Puja Gurudev, his feet. Take all the divine flowers in the mind and just keep offering to his feet while listening to these names. Any of the names meaning, if you know, bring that bhavana. Even if you don't know, never mind. Feel that to the Guru Tattva, through the Guru Parampara, through Gurudev. We are doing Upasana for their blessings to come on us more and more, so that we become deeper in our study, sadhana, and experience. Thank you. Om Ajaya Namaha, Om Avyayaya Namaha, Om Avinashine Namaha, Om Achintyaya Namaha, Om Aprameyaya Namaha, Om Advitiyaya Namaha, Om Aniketaya Namaha, Om Anushasanapriyaya Namaha, Om Antasakshine Namaha, Om Antaryamine Namaha, Om Anandaya Namaha, Om Atmaswarupaya Namaha, Om Angla Bhasha Viduttamaya Namaha, Om Ishwaraya Namaha, Om Udara Hridayaya Namaha, Om Utsahavardhakaya Namaha, Om Ekasmai Namaha, Om Omkara Vide Namaha, Om Karunasagaraya Namaha, Om Karma Parayanaaya Namaha, Om Kalatitaya Namaha, Om Kaivalya Sarupaya Namaha, Om Krutatmane Namaha, Om Krutakrutyaaya Namaha, Om Gita Jnana Yajna Pracharakaya Namaha, Om Gurave Namaha, Om Gunatitaya Namaha, Om Grantakrute Namaha, Om Chinmaya Namaha, Om Chinna Samshaya Namaha, Om Jagadatmane Namaha, Om Jagat Sakshine Namaha, Om Janapriyaya Namaha, Om Jitendriyaya Namaha, Om Jiva Brahmaikya Namaha, Om Jivan Muktaya Namaha, Om Jirna Mandirodharakaya Namaha, Om Tapovan Sishaya Namaha, Om Tapasvine Namaha, Om Tapanashanaya Namaha, Om Tirtha Swarupaya Namaha, Om Tejasvine Namaha, Om Dehatitaya Namaha, Om Dvandvatitaya Namaha, Om Druda Nishayaya Namaha, Om Dharma Samstapakaya Namaha, Om Dhimate Namaha, Om Dhiraya Namaha, Om Dhairyapradaya Namaha, Om Narayanaaya Namaha, Om Nijanandaya Namaha, Om Nirapekshaya Namaha, Om Nispruhaya Namaha, Om Nirupamaya Namaha, Om Nirvikalpaya Namaha, Om Nityaya Namaha, Om Niranjanaya Namaha, Om Paramaya Namaha, Om Parabrahmane Namaha, Om Pavanaya Namaha, Om Pavakaya Namaha, Om Purushottamaya Namaha, Om Prasannatmane Namaha, Om Palasakti Rahitaya Namaha, Om Bahubhaktaya Namaha, Om Bandhamochakaya Namaha, Om Brahmanishthaya Namaha, Om Brahmaparaya Namaha, Om Bhainashanaya Namaha, Om Bharata Gauravaya Namaha, Om Bhumne Namaha, Om Mahavakyopadeshakaya Namaha, Om Maharshe Namaha, Om Madhura Swabhavaya Namaha, Om Manoharaya Namaha, Om Mahatmane Namaha, Om Medavine Namaha, Om Yatatmane Namaha, Om Yajnakrute Namaha, Om Lokaprasiddhaya Namaha, Om Vangmine Namaha, Om Vibhave Namaha, Om Vinodapriyaya Namaha, Om Vinayshilaya Namaha, Om Vitaragaya Namaha, Om Vedanta Vedyaya Namaha, Om Shantaya Namaha, Om Shantipradaya Namaha, Om Shastrodharakaya Namaha, Om Shuddha Sattvaya Namaha, Om Shrutiparagaya Namaha, Om Shrotriyaya Namaha, Om Sannyasine Namaha, Om Sabuddhaye Namaha, Om Sachidanandaya Namaha, Om Sarvahita Chintakaya Namaha, Om Satyasankalpaya Namaha, Om Santushtaya Namaha, Om Sadhave Namaha, Om Sumanase Namaha, Om Suhrude Namaha, Om Swayam Jyotishe Namaha, Om Siddhaprajnaya Namaha, Om Kshamashilaya Namaha, Om Jnanamurtaye Namaha, Om Jnanayogine Namaha, Om Jnanatruptaye Namaha, Om Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swarupaya Namaha, Om Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swarupaya Namaha, Om Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swarupaya Namaha, Om Sri Chinmayananda Sadgurave Namo Namaha, Pushpai Pujayami, Dhupadipan Samarpyami, Naivedya Niradhya Samarpayami, Om Samasta Shaktovachara Bhaktavarajopachara Devavacharanta Samarpayami, Atha Chinmayashtakasya Parayana Dwara Toshayami, Om ॐ ओङ्कारसूनमकरन्दरसंपिबन्तं अध्यात्मभृङ्गमवनीतलभाग्यशृङ्गम् आनन्दपूर्णमतिमप्रतिमप्रभावं श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि उन्मीलदम्बुजदलायतमुग्धनेत्रम् उत्तप्तनिर्मलसुवर्णसमानगात्रम् उन्निद्रभक्तजनमानसराजहंसं श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि आयामरम्यभुजदण्डगभीररूपम् मायान्धकारविनिवारणभद्रदीपं मुद्रादरिद्रकरुणावरुणादिवासं श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि धावल्यमञ्जुलमृदुस्मितकान्तिपूरं विस्मारिताखिलपदानतदुःखभारम् आताम्रशोभनपरिच्छदसंवृताङ्गं श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि विज्ञानसारवचनामृतजह्नुकन्या निःशेषधौतभवकिल्बिषमुन्नतांसं श्रीखण्डमण्डित मनोज्ञ विशाल भालं श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि कल्याणशीतलकटाक्ष निरीक्षणेन तापत्रयप्रशमनैक वरं सुधीर्यं सान्दीपनीतिभुवनप्रथितं प्रशान्तम् अध्यासितं परममङ्गलमालयाग्र्यं श्रीमत्तपोवनतपोधनुशिष्यवर्यं श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि कल्याणशीतलकटाक्षनिरीक्षणेन तापत्रयप्रशमनैकपरं सुधीरं प्रज्ञानवारिधितरङ्गविहारलोलं श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि नानापुराणनिगमागमतत्त्वविज्ञं साक्षात्कृतप्रणवसारमुदारभावं संसारघोरतरकाननकदाववह्निं श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि श्रीचिन्मयं गुरुवरं हृदि भावयामि. Just pray to all gurus, the Guru Tattva and our Gurudev. Gurudev is the entry point. for the Guru Parampara. Guru Parampara is the entry point for the Guru Tattva. Guru Tattva is the entry point for the Shastra Jnanam. Shastra Jnanam entry point for the Paramatma Prapti. Om न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकं नेमा विदितो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भाषा सर्वमिदं विभाति ओम नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात् ओम दाशरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय तन्नो राम प्रचोदयात् राम भार्याय विद्महे भूमिजाय तन्नः सीता तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे तन्नो रुद्र प्रचोदयात् ओम तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे स्थितप्रज्ञाय धीमहि तन्नः चिन्मयः प्रचोदयात् ओम मंगलम गुरुदेवाय मणिगुणास्तने सर्वक्षण्याय साधुरूपाय मंगलम मंगलम श्री कुरुक्षेत्र रक्षणे विहारणे पार्षदरूपाय गीताचार्याय मंगलम ओम व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय नमो योगीन्द्राय नमस्तस्मै शुकाय ब्रह्मरूपिणे संसार सर्वष्टविष्णातमोजद ओम बोल श्री सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय। श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत उपनिषद गीता पातंजलि योग दर्शन योग वास्ते शिव पुराण सूत समिता समस्त सनातन धर्म वैदिक संस्कृति श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय। श्री वेदव्यास सुखदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय। श्री वेदव्यास वैष्णव वाल्मीकि तुलसीदास विश्वामित्रादि रामायणाचार्य की जय। श्री वेदव्यास याज्ञवल्क्य वैशंपायन शंकरादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय। श्री वेदव्यास हिरण्यगर्भ कपिल पतंजलि व्यासादि योग दर्शनाचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। आज के आनंद की जय। सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद नमः। पार्वती पदे हर हर महादेव हर। जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम। अम्बे शक्ति माता की जय। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु गण की जय। Thank you, dearest friends. Let us enjoy one more tomorrow day for our satsanga. Continue. Om Shri Rama. Thank you, friends. Tomorrow we do the Lakshmi Nrsimha Ashtottaram. Today we have done